and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're at Daymer Bay. Today's walk from Classic Walks Cornwall. It's number 40, Daymer Bay and St Enodoc Church. Daymer Bay is on the north coast of Cornwall near Padstow on the Camel Estuary. In our walk today, we will park in Daymer Bay, follow the footpath through St Enodoc Golf Course and come back along the Camel Estuary. So our first walk instruction says leave the car park and backtrack for a short distance on the road you've just driven down.
They got some impressive balls up there, sir.
Can't miss that, can you?
Footpath to St Enodoc Church.
Yeah, we'll take that one then.
Some stunning properties around here. Really beautiful places.
Take this path and after crossing a footbridge, keep to a made-up path for just over 100 yards. Although you can see the made-up path recommence again across the fairway in the direction of the church, do not head in that direction but bear left and follow the white footpath stones up towards the gate. There's the little village of Trebetherick. I knew when we were in the woodland that I could hear crows. They always love nesting in those pine trees, don't they? So sat right in the middle of the golf course is a little church. Which came first, do you think?
I should imagine a church.
I agree, and they've wrapped the golf course around it.
It's got a twisted spire.
Has it?
Yes.
Oh, we'll have to investigate.
Need to get the builders in, don't they?
Yeah.
There's plenty of them around.
Yes. Whoa. Can you see it?
I think it was quite good.
So we're going to go and take a little look at St Enodoc Church. The grave of Sir John Betjamen is in there. He was our poet laureate. Let's go and find it. Just follow the white markers. They've made it quite clear when they don't want you going somewhere. St Enodoc Church is thought to be on the site of a cave where Enodoc lived as a hermit, with the oldest parts dating back to the 12th century. By the 1700s it was buried by sand, encroaching from the sand dunes. This was removed during the 19th century. You can really see that twisted spire now, can't you? St Enodoc Church, right in the middle of the sand dunes. That font looks so old. It's quite a dark little church and it's so quiet. Let's see if I can see in the bell tower. There's the ropes going up to the bell tower. So that's the twisted little spire above me. Gorgeous little ornate window. Putting my detective head on. I think there was somewhat bigger rood screen here at one point. It just looks as though it's been cut. I think that would have gone up a bit higher. All the ornate carving on it. Church guide. A paddle with all the information. Starting in the porch, the tombstone, the inscription of the father and the daughter buried within a week of each other. Oh, how sad. I think that says Alice Mabley. Buried the 30th day of July 1687, John Mabley. Buried the 24th day of July 1687. Moving down the nave, we come to the 15th century rood screen. Its origins are unknown. It's been truncated, so I was right. It's been cut in half during the time of the Reformation. The grave of Sir John Betjamen can be found on the right shortly after the Lich Gate. John Betjamen loved St Enodoc Church and wrote poems about our North Cornish coast, wishing to be buried here. That church is full of history, well worth a visit. I enjoyed that. After leaving the church, turn right and follow the stones in an anti-clockwise direction positioned around the green below the church. I don't think I'd mind that job up here. Greensman, greenswoman, head gardener on a golf course. Keep following the stones and turn right over a footbridge constructed beside a pond. See the little doggy by the bag? Bear left after the pond up a track and turn left. Yay!
Doggy on there.
Yeah! Almost immediately you'll see a slightly larger white stone on your right. Do not turn right here, but walk past the stone into a small parking area. At the rear of the parking area, another path with a white stone. Follow this path and the white stones through the middle of the course. So the little marker says, "Caution, golf balls driven from the right." And there they are on the tee. It's been a pleasure walking across the golf course. All the golfers are brilliant, got a sense of humour, and they're very patient, so they let us go across. After a short stretch of gravel path, the route bears right past the St Enodoc Golf Club sign before turning left to run beside a wire fence. We'll walk then. Okay, what are you sniffing? Is there something tasty? Because you're like pulling an elephant. Oh, there's the wire fence. So we've had a lot of rain in Cornwall and we were struggling to figure out where we could go, but this has been fantastic. A walk for all seasons. Wow, I did wonder what they meant by stone encased bench.
Stony bench. Or a
Stony
benchy
bench.
stone.
However, you look at the view and you can see why there's a stony bench, benchy stone here. Beautiful. So hopefully now comes the pretty bit. Loads of views across to Padstow, down the Camel Estuary. Oh, I'm excited about this bit. So, find ourselves here in Rock. One of the prettiest bits of Cornwall, also one of the most expensive. Quite a few famous people have their houses here, and they're all stunning. So we're now going to follow the Camel Estuary all the way back to Daymer Beach, and because the tide is on the flood but not yet in, we're able to walk along the beach. Otherwise the coastal path is your route. Let's go! Jellyfish looking like a skull and crossbones. Hello, my boy. Have you come to see where Mummy is? Hello. So the tide has beaten us. We can't get all the way back to Daymer Bay on the beach. So we've come in onto the sand dunes. Now our winter storms have taken out quite a lot of the sand dunes, and a lot of the paths lead to nowhere. So just be careful. You don't want to be falling down that. Whoa, that's twisting around. Yeah, he's got up again. Whee! They're having a bit of fun. Oh, woo! Wow! I think the dogs enjoyed watching the kite as well. And that's a stunning view back to Padstow. Absolutely gorgeous. It does make me wonder. I think it's such an easy walk. You could do this in reverse without too many instructions. I think I might try that one day. Just around the corner is Daymer Bay. So there, you can see the car park where we've parked today. That's over there, isn't it?
Right on the beach.
Yes.
That's Daymer Bay Beach.
Yeah.
And then over there to the right is Polsef.
With the headland behind being Pentire Point.
And around to Rump's Head, which we've done on a previous walk, which was fantastic. On the
Camel
other
Estuary.
side of the estuary, you go all the way out from Padstow out to Stepper Point.
Which
And,
is the marker, the navigation marker.
Yes.
And we have the little cove, Hawker's Cove, where the lifeboat station used to be. Beautiful beach. And you follow it all the way back. Just see Padstow sneaking above the corner there. Wonderful. This one's graded as an easy walk, and yeah, there's no real steep hill to go up or down. It's brilliant. It's quite easy going. I'd agree with that grading. Yeah, you're just sniffing them. I actually thought that that was something a dog had left behind. Whoops!
Oh, it's kind of him to carry her around though, isn't it?
Nearly back at the car. And my picnic lunch. Today's walk from Classic Walks Cornwall. It's number 40, Daymer Bay and St Enodoc Church. So let's have a quick look at the map. We park up here at Daymer Bay, follow the golf course into St Enodoc Church, absolutely beautiful. Continue through the golf course down to Rock, where we could see beautiful views of Padstow, following the Camel Estuary all the way back to the car. The walk instructions were fantastic. Whilst we followed the golf course, they were superb, didn't go wrong.
Yeah, views are to die for, absolutely stunning views all the way around the whole walk.
Yeah, so map instructions, completed the walk. We've got to give this one a...
It's got to be a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, I agree. Fantastic walk.